Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to the morning walk. Try not to shout. Look how mist it is on the water. It's creepy AF, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, out this morning for another 25-minute, 30-minute walk. Not really walking at any sort of pace, just a nice morning stroll. I'm really finding like the fresh air is waking me up. I'm feeling more like mentally and physically awake for like the day ahead. So this is definitely something I want to try and continue, whether I need to do it for training or not. But all right, trying to record a video. What else? My legs are feeling okay this morning. So my lunchtime run today is going to be either a steady run or quite a tough session. And I'm not entirely sure which one to do yet or not. I'm leaning towards a steady run, but I've got quite a bit of hard bike training this week. And I sort of try and think, well, if I get my running done whilst my legs are a bit fresher, then I don't have to either run and then fatigue my legs ahead of a hard bike session or the other way around. But I did have a decent session yesterday, so I might just do for a steady. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. But yeah, nice little stroll, nip to the shop, and then I'll see you later at lunch. Okay, lunchtime, run time. Decided to just do a steady run today, and I feel okay to be honest, but I'm only taking it dead steady. So I'll leave the stats on screen now, but I expect it to be about 5 miles and about 9-minute miling-ish. I'll come on a different route to what I normally do, just to mix it up a bit. Now, Matt tells me that a steady run isn't just a steady run. So I've got to focus on technique. I've got to think about how my shoulders are, my knees, my hips, all that sort of stuff that I forget and don't do, or think that I do every single time I run, but actually I run like a sack of potatoes. Just using this time to think about that. The more efficient you are, the faster you will be. So, and I need that. I'm just listening to, or nearly finished listening to, a podcast. It's Mark Lives' podcast. I think it's called The Brick Session. Check out the most recent episode. It's Nathan Ford, and many of you will know Nathan. He sustained he went through a terrible accident at the Aberfeldy Middle last year. He's basically talking about his time since then. He's on the road to recovery and what he's doing to try and make his life as good as he can. Really inspiring. He was inspirational as an athlete before his accident, but so motivational to hear how hard he's trying to make his day-to-day life as pleasant as it can be, and the struggles he's going through. So a lot of you might know Nathan, and Nathan might even watch this video. If you are, real inspiration. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna try and not get run over. There's a bit of swearing in it, so that's not for you, then obviously don't listen to it. But yeah, really enjoyed the listen. I'll see you tonight then for a bike session. It's gonna be a pretty tasty bike session, so see you later. Okay, training session's actually completed, but I'll put some footage of me sweating over this screen. You'll love that, won't you, weirdos? Anyway, tonight's session was Russian steps at VO2. I've done it, but I clicked off it before I looked at it, so that's basically what it is. Now, it starts off with a nice little warm-up as per normal, and the intervals basically alternate between longer intervals, shorter recoveries, shorter intervals. So first one is 15 seconds, basically 15 seconds on, 45 seconds off, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 45 on, 15 off, a minute on, a minute off, and then back down again through 4 blocks. So a fair bit of work at VO2, but a fair bit of recovery as well. Although when you're doing a 45 second on, a 15 second recovery, then a minute on, that just feels like no recovery. That was tough. When I got through to the third block, I was really struggling, if I'm honest, just getting on top of that gear every single time. I found that I was spiking the power every time I was starting the interval. Probably a little bit of learning for me to use the gears a bit better, but it was a good workout. Working out as part of the group was incredible. Obviously, you're never going to pull out of the session because you're in a group atmosphere. So yeah, that was good. Really, really happy with how I feel. I feel like I'm training pretty well at the minute. Oh, I know I am, for me. I feel like I have a little bit of the sense of urgency now I'm talking about events, particularly like, for example, yesterday's video where I talked about I'm organising a road race. If I'm in the team, if I make a team for my own team, and then if I get in the race, at current shape, I'm not going to get round. I'm not going to get round in the bunch. So I need to keep working as I am. I am now 2 kilos lighter than I was just over Christmas. I've got a long way to go, but that shows that I'm going in the right direction. So I'm just going to keep doing the things I'm doing, keep training well, keep eating well, and see where that takes me. But yeah, feeling good. If I'm honest, I'm half expecting, like a lot of people probably watching these videos, to get ill at some point over the next few weeks. So if anything, I'm trying to not ease off the gas too much, knowing that I might have a period of recovery, if that counts, I don't know, a period of not training for a week or two. But maybe that happens, maybe it doesn't, but that's just my thought process, to be honest. I've already had tea tonight. I had a katsu curry. I finished it about 10 minutes before we started that session, so that was a little bit of a worry of mine that that was going to make a reappearance, but it did not. Tuesday, done and dusted. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for probably a similar style day, if I'm honest, but I'll see if I can figure some other stuff out to video. See you then.